Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Random Robot Does Something Random. So today I'm doing an inspection on my brakes because I have some brake noise. First step is to jack up the car. And I'm going to jack up both sides for the front and I'm going to put the car in neutral. Just so I can spin the tires. As you can see now, both the front wheels spin freely. So this is the rear brakes, and I'm just going to have a quick look. First I am going to just take off the two bolts that are holding the caliper on. And I'm just going to remove the clips here and keep spinning. I'm listening for the noise to see if there's any more scraping noise, and there appears to be still a little bit of scraping noise. It sounds like the e-brake is rubbing a little bit. I know I freed them up before, but I may have tightened them a little bit too much. So to adjust the emergency brakes, you just need to take off this rubber grommet, and in that hole, it's really hard to see, but with a flashlight you can actually make out there's a little wheel and you can turn it, and I'm just going to turn it until I don't hear the pads rubbing. After you do this, you got to make sure to test the emergency brake to make sure it holds the wheels. Now the slides for the calipers, one of them is stuck, so I'm just going to use my screwdriver and hammer to knock it free. And you can see it's all kind of rusty, so I'm just going to take a little bit of sandpaper and clean that up. So after I'm done cleaning it up here, I'm just going to dip it in some grease and reinsert it. And they should easily slide in and out. And I'm just going to remount the caliper. So that sticking slide and the emergency brake could have caused some of that noise. Now I'm moving on to one of the front brake calipers. I'm just going to remove it. Another stuck slide here on the front. This one required a lot of force to get out. Sometimes twisting it and then hitting it will help free it up. Now this one is quite corroded, so I'm going to take it over to the workbench and clean it up. So I'm just going to mount the vise and use some sandpaper to clean it up. If these are in too bad a shape, you can always buy some replacement ones. Because this one was so stuck, I'm just going to use a little wire brush here to clean that out as best I can. I sprayed a little WD-40 in there, Try to get as much as the debris out as possible. And now I'm just going to grease the slide and reinsert it, make sure it moves smoothly. And I'm just going to reinstall all the brake pads. So I actually had 3 slides stuck on this. They were on 3 separate wheels, so that could have caused some of the noise. And I took it out for a test drive afterwards, and there was still another noise still present. And as it turns out, it's this rust here, this rust scale, is rubbing against here when the disc expands. So I just used a hammer to remove all that rust scale, and it stopped the actual squeaking. And while I'm here, I might as well take a little rust check and spray it on a few of the parts. I like to do this especially before winter. So after taking that scale off again, I took it for another test drive, and all the brake noises were gone. Again, thanks for watching The Random Robot. Please like and subscribe.